Using solicitors to recover debt can be a costly, lengthy process, often involving legal action. At least that's one commonly held belief. Our reporter Liz Wickham went to meet debt recovery specialist Lovetts Solicitors to find out how they are dispelling the myths with their innovative approach.
Cash flow is vitally important to your business, no matter what size it is. It's vital to continuity, to progress, and even survival itself. Yet more and more businesses are burdened by bad debts. Dealing with them in-house is awkward. Talking to your clients can get heated, and it can jeopardise your relationship with them. But Lovetts Solicitors in Guildford have a brand new and totally unique solution, and it's quick. It may actually cost you nothing at all. It was all the vision of Lovetts chairman Charles Wilson, who 20 years ago decided he wanted to create a super efficient paperless business which would quote costs up front and use EU law to ultimately ensure that all costs were borne by the debtor, not his client.
For me, it was really important that a client, a credit manager, could get exactly what I felt I would want if I were a credit manager. In 2013, what happened was that we had to harmonise our law with the European legislation. We were able, by statute effectively, to have recovery costs included as a right. So if a client is entitled to claim compensation and interest under the Late Payment Acts, then they could also recover their recovery costs. Why shouldn't the debtor pay? Because they're the one who caused the problem.
He and his team devised Case Manager, their own software which allows clients to track what Lovetts is doing on their behalf, every action accounted for. Civil Rail Services provides recruitment of construction staff to the UK rail network. Mark Bebbington has been with CRS for 3 years, but has been a credit manager for 20 years. He uses Lovetts to recover debt for him and finds that their unique Case Manager software allows him to maintain the control and transparency he needs. Using Lovetts speeds up the process and costs less than keeping the work in-house.
Case Manager is by far the best system I've seen in my 20-odd years in credit management. I found Lovetts to be extremely professional, extremely efficient in what they do, and I haven't found anybody who can offer me a letter before action at £1.50.
Credit managers are coming to us because we charge clear fixed fees. You can send a letter before action for as little as £1.50. In most cases, a letter will result in payment.
A letter before action is a necessary starting point to initiate legal proceedings to recover outstanding debt. It warns of imminent court action and the intention to charge interest, compensation and costs. When it comes from a solicitor rather than a credit manager, the debtor knows this is serious.
Once you receive the letter for action from a firm of solicitors, it hits home as opposed to if it was coming from, some other means.
So how effective is letter before action? How many of your clients actually respond to that?
I think when I looked at it last, it was about 83% of our debtors would pay on the late payment demand. And that's brilliant. So in 7 days, you've got your money.
It really makes it a no-brainer. Many clients today don't actually have a cost of using their lawyer.
Even if you have to issue court proceedings and a larger fixed fee is incurred, we will add compensation, interest and reasonable costs of our own costs plus the costs of the credit control department, which means that it doesn't actually cost our clients anything.
I've been trying for 20 years to get people to be able to recover the money that is justly due to them without having to pay for it.